Hey guys, so you may have guessed by the labels drawn all over my body that we might be talking about a subject like this, but you may not know exactly what I'm about to talk about, depending on what I decide to name this video. So today I'm going to talk about social bullying. Now, looking at labels all over my skin, would you assume that has something to do with social bullying? It totally does. So I'm part of a group called Beyond the Hurt, and we teach kids about bullying and why it's wrong. So we did some presentations at our high school's feeder schools, so the elementary schools, and we taught them why bullying is wrong and how damaging it can be physically and emotionally. But yeah, my topic was social bullying, so I just want to talk a little bit about that. So social bullying may not, it's not necessarily something that's face to face. It's not always, you're a loser, I hate you. It's often, and especially in high school, it's people talking about other people behind their back, and particularly labeling them. So, say somebody is labeled as fake. So, maybe this person is a really, really good writer, just for example. And this person may have been an award-winning author if he or she hadn't been talked down their whole life and people hadn't said, you're so fake, or even behind their back, just she's so fake, he's so fake. Don't talk to them. Don't pay attention to them. They're not real. And that's a dumb label anyway. I just labeled the label, but it's a dumb label. So, just another example. Somebody might be overweight, so they're labeled as fat. So this person might be really, really good at football, but they're never going to try out for the football team because they've been labeled as fat, and people would just make fun of them because, that fat guy can't play football, right? No, that's not true. Anybody can be talented in any way, no matter what you look like or you act like. You can be extremely talented. So, let's look at another one here. Okay, musician. Musician might not necessarily be a bad label. Some people might like to be known for music. That if that's something you're passionate about, that might be okay with you. But what if you're good at music, but what if you're good at something else too? What if you're good at sports? Nobody's ever going to think about the fact that you are like a wicked hockey player because you're the musician, right? Okay, so now to talk about some more negative labels. Loser. That's on my forehead there. So, you label somebody as a loser. You say to one of your friends, that kid is such a loser. They're not going to go and talk to that kid. They're not going to pay attention to him or her. They're going to tell other people, no, they're a loser. Don't pay attention to them. And the reason that this is such a problem is because that person begins to feel unworthy. And that person begins to feel, I'm not good enough. I'm not like everybody else. Just because at one point that one person called them a loser, and then everybody else heard about it. Now, something that I told the kids that I was doing presentations for at the elementary schools is that, sometimes social bullying can push people